Hi guys, hope you're all okay. Today I have a ASDA Food Haul to share with you. This came to £68.83. Well, technically it came to £83.80 something, whatever, 80p. But I have used £20 out of my ASDA Star Point account. It's an app. I think if you shop in store, you can download the app on your phone and scan it at the checkout. But if you do it online, you just need to have the app and log it into your online account, and they do it automatically. And then there are certain products you get like 10% back. And then every now and again, like some of the £10 Easter eggs, you were getting £2 star pounds back on, so they should have been 10, but they cost, you pay 10 but you get the £2 credit into your account. That makes sense. So yeah, I think I had like 40 odd quid in my account. I imagine next week's shopping is going to be expensive because of Easter, so I've used 20 quid from this week, and then I probably use £40 from next week, and then start saving up for Christmas. That's kind of my intentions with that kind of star pounds thing that ASDA do. Yeah, so if I look tired, it's because I am. We've had a really rough week again. March is just not our month. Basically today's Wednesday. Tuesday we ended up having another late night visit to Truro, to the hospital. Ruben had a temperature of 40.6. Obviously, because of his medical history, we monitor his temperature every day anyway, but we have to be very careful with it. They said he has ear infection in both ears, and it's an infection that's causing the temperature to spike. And they expect for his eardrum, at least one of his eardrums, to burst. They said it probably would have happened yesterday. It didn't happen yesterday. He actually seems a bit better today, so we're kind of hoping that the eardrum isn't going to burst, and that the other things that have been put in place are helping, just because that sounds really painful, having your eardrum burst, and it also gives you massive chance of more infection. But yeah, so they didn't give us any antibiotics, because they would give us antibiotic when the eardrum bursts or perforates. They would then test something, and then they would give antibiotics for that. So they didn't want to put him on antibiotics and then have to change it when the eardrum bursts, but the eardrum hasn't burst. This makes sense. It made no sense to me at 3 in the morning with a doctor, but it made sense to the doctor. So we were sent home with painkillers for Ruben that are going up his tush, bless him. Yeah, just said to wait for the ear to pop, which they reckon it would have happened within 12 to 24 hours. That time window has passed, so I'm really hopeful it's not going to happen now, and it's just a case of getting over this ear infection. We asked if it was the same infection he had at the beginning of March. They said no, it's a new infection. Apparently children who go to school, it was the statistic they gave us, that if your child goes to school 5 days a week, or if your child under 5 goes to school 5 days a week, on average they will get 15 infections a year. Apparently. Well, Ruben only goes to like 1 day a week, or 1.5 days a week, and we've had 2 in a month. I also think he has a bit of a sore throat, because even yogurt he's a bit wincy about. He's still eating and he's still drinking, which is the important thing, but yeah, he's just not well. My mother-in-law has him at the moment because obviously school and the childminder can't take him, because they'll only give Calpol, like syringe medication, and obviously his medication is going up his butt. So my mother-in-law has him because today I'm working. This is my lunch break. But yeah, we're all sleep deprived and worried that he keeps on getting poorly. But it's going to be half term next week for 2 weeks, or this Ruben goes to a preschool, not a nursery, so they break up. They've got 2 weeks off for the Easter holidays, so we're very hopeful that everything will be grand. Want, you know, have that time to recover properly. Anyway, food shopping, substitutions. I ordered a meal deal. Should have come with 2 pizzas. One of the pizzas was a cheese pizza, margarita. That hasn't come, but the rest of the meal deal has. Apparently they edit the discount appropriately, so there's still a discount off of everything else. I'm just missing a pizza, so yeah, I'll make it work. And I ordered some of those lovely yummy Lindt salted caramel eggs. They did not come. Quite a few substitutions. I kept them all. I'll talk you through them. I'm rambling. Let's show you let's show you the food. And there's the overview. I will try and speed this up because I just rambled for 8 minutes about my poorly child. Yeah, so the Coke Zero cans, that was part of the meal deal that some stuff didn't come. I've got 2 bottles of Diet Pepsi and 2 bottles of Pepsi Max. Basically, Coke, the bottles normally they normally have Pepsi Max, Diet Pepsi, or Coke Zero, or Diet Coke on offer, and we buy whichever one's on offer. None of them are on offer at the moment, and none of the Coke products, apart from the cans, were available on the website. So I kind of bought 2 of each, kind of just in case the other was out of stock. So that's how that's happened. I have bought there's no pots in these, it's just mud. Is that normal? I'm sure they used to come in a pot. I've ordered some growing mints, and I ordered mud. And I ordered a basil plant, and they've sent me, this was a substitution, it's a Thai basil. It's tiny, but it smells amazing. And then I got some Little Angel's bedtime bath. This is the lavender one. This stuff is just as good as the Johnson's one, and it's £1. We've got some white Hovis bread, chocolate chip brioche, some lentil chips for Mr. Ruben, if his throat allows it. I ordered avocados. They've substituted it for avocados. I think I ordered a 2-pack. They've sent me the cheaper version, but a 4-pack. They're fine. They're just smaller, and they are bullet hard, so it's going to take a while for them to be ready to eat. But it's okay. Broccoli, pretzels, little sausage rolls. Oh, that's not pleasant to look at. Little sausage rolls for Ruben. One singular, somewhat fatty looking steak for John. My favourite thing, halloumi and pretzels, not together, but halloumi and pretzels are kind of like my favourite thing right now. A second thing of broccoli, some creamy cauliflower cheese, a lonely cucumber, but I got some earlier in the week from the local fruit and veg shop. Detangler. Now, Ruben had his hair chopped at the weekend, but I still still wanted some to kind of help with the brushing in the morning once he gets ready for his day. So yeah, not as long anymore, so tangles aren't necessarily going to be a big issue right now, but it just makes it easier when you're brushing his hair in the morning. Bananas was substituted for bananas. I ordered the little, is it like a kids club? Hang on. I've got the apples from that range, so the Garden Gang, so they tend to be smaller, so they're better for the little hands. So I ordered the apples and the bananas from the same range, but the bananas were substituted. They're lovely and green though, which means they should last a while, which is nice. I got some lettuce and some mange tout. I got some cheese sauce, a cheapy garlic bread. These are just as good as the branded ones, and they're like pence. We got some sweet and creamy root mash and some pork luncheon meat for the puppy dogs. It's Easter, so we need hot cross buns. Well, technically it's not Easter till next week, but you know what I mean. This was part of the Easter range. Farm animal mellows. There's like little sheep and piggies and chicks. It was all in like the Easter egg hunt section. So I think I'm going to put these in the fillable eggs for when I do Ruben's egg hunt. I've got Ruben a little Snackers with Cadbury finger dairy thing. We got a carrot cake. Some custard creams. I saw this amazing thing on Instagram the other day where somebody made a cheesecake and used custard creams rather than the digestives for the base. It looks epic. I could pretend that's what I'm going to do, but really these are all going to be dunked in tea. I've got a bag of carrots. I've got cheese strings. This is the other pizza that... so yeah, I should have had a margarita pizza to go along with this. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Some garlic mushrooms. These weren't the ones in the meal deal. I had ordered garlic mushrooms as part of the meal deal. They substituted it, but you still get to use it as part of the meal deal. You still get the discount as if it was the meal deal because it's their fault it's happened. I got some tempura prawns, which I'm going to pop in the freezer for Good Friday. I got a chicken en croûte. That is really yummy. Recommend. More pretzels. Some wraps. Some shake fries. These are also part of the meal deal. Some fromage frais yogurt for Ruben. Some buttery herby baby potatoes. A dauphinoise. Oh, what was... Oh, it is... Yeah, sorry. Got myself confused. Cauliflower cheese and potato dauphinoise. Some cherry tomatoes. Mini milks, because I say Ruben's got a sore throat and these are going down well. And then I've got myself some mushroom and spinach Kievs. These are yum. And they're less than £2 for two. They're really filling. You only need one. So I will have this the day that John has steak. And then Easter-wise, I picked up one of these little boxes for the egg hunt. Apparently it's got 20 eggs in. I don't think they're very big. But there was a branded one on the website. And all of the reviews basically said, do not buy this. Buy the ASDA version. So I've bought the ASDA version. And then they had Easter eggs that were 4 for something. Was it 4 for £5? I can't remember. Well, they might have been, no, they were 2 for £2. So I got 2 of the mini egg ones and 2 of the caramel nibbles. Basically, 1 for me and John each. And then I've got a play date booked in for Ruben the day before Good Friday. And I bought Easter eggs for both the kids. And then when I was doing the shopping, I thought, oh, I'll buy one for both the mums as well. Because I thought that would be nice. And that is my very rambly, let's put you straight. That is my very rambly food haul. Yeah, to add to that, I think, so that we're going to do, the plan was to have pizza one night with the chips. Oh, I can't remember now what I was planning. No, I was just planning to do pizza with garlic bread, but I'm going to have to put something else with it. The chips I'm going to put with the steak and the Kiev and the garlic mushrooms. The cauliflower cheese. I've got some duck in the freezer. So that will go with, I think, that. I've got... I really can't remember the meal plan. Got some southern fried chicken bits that I'm going to do like the fake Nando's with. I've got some sausages in the freezer which are going to go with the mash and the broccoli. I don't know. I've not had any sleep. I'm running on, you know, there's more coffee in my system than blood right now. That's my food shopping. I've rambled enough. I hope you're all okay. I hope in my next food haul I'm going to tell you that we're all healthy. Fingers crossed. Take care, guys. Bye.